What's up, you motherfuckers? So, I'm going to speak to you briefly about time travel and paradoxes and alternative universes. Just before I go to just a general topic. So, if you think about it, this is about alternative universes. If every decision you make spawns a universe where you don't make that decision or make a different decision, then there must be billions and billions and billions of alternative universes. Which, yeah, then there's millions and millions of them just for you, where each step in your life is, as an alternative ending. But then when you think about it, it's kind of weird because if I choose not to make a decision today, and there's no universe where I do make it, then that universe will then make another decision that I don't make in this one, but in the next one. So, for instance, if I say, right, I'm not going to go to work today, I'm going to go to work tomorrow. I choose not to today, and there's a universe where I do it, but then because I've chosen to do that, there might be a different decision. It won't be running alongside my life, there'll be an alternative decision that universe me has to make. So that spawned another universe, and that's not even just, this is just from the alternative universes creating more themselves, not even just from me choosing one. So the decisions I make in this one may mean that in an alternative universe, they don't have to make another choice. You know what I mean? Like, my life could be going one way from decisions, and the alternative universe, like, only one decision I make could spawn a new one and lead to this universe acting for itself. I find it really hard to explain what I mean. But essentially, let's just say that I have a decision to start kickboxing tomorrow. In this universe I do, in another universe I don't, but that means in the other universe they've got a whole different set of choices to make that I don't because I chose this path, if that makes sense to you. So there'll be millions and millions and millions of different universes, and then in another universe, if one choice you make today, if you choose not to leave the house 5 minutes early, and in the other universe you do and you die, does that universe dissolve upon itself because your life's over? Is this universe, is it dependent on you, on your existence within it? See what I mean? Okay, so that's number one. Kind of like a tangent universe. Number two is paradoxes. Here's one that the movie Looper fucked me over with, and I'm usually quite easy understanding time paradoxes. Basically, it's just the grandfather paradox of, if you go back in time and kill your grandfather, he never has your father, then your father never has you, so you never exist. And if you don't exist, you can't go back and destroy your grandfather because you're not there to begin with. Or, if you want to kill someone famous before they're famous in the past, right? You travel back in time, you kill them before they're famous, but if they're never famous, then you never know who they are, and if you never know who they are, then you never have a reason to go back and kill them in the first place. Or a bully beats you up, so you travel back in time, and beat and kill them before they bully you, which means that they never bully you in the first place, which never spurs you to travel back in time to get rid of them. Or you make a sandwich, you eat a sandwich, it makes you ill. You travel back in time to stop yourself from making the sandwich, but if you never make the sandwich, then you never eat it. And if you never eat it, you never go back in time to stop yourself from making it and eating it. So, I mean, little things like that. So, it's really interesting, but is there a way you can go back in time and not create a paradox? First of all, we can't travel back in time. Time is not linear. We can't jump from points in time. You can alter it in perception of time. Obviously, the closer you travel to the speed of light, the slower time moves. This has been established before. So if you're in a rocket ship going the speed of light, or close as you can to it, it may seem 10 minutes to you from perception, but it may be 100 or 1,000 or 10 years to someone else. Because time is relative to the person experiencing it. Obviously, that's why when you're having fun, time travels faster to you, but to other people, it could be the slowest day of their life. So it's an interesting concept. It's a nice thing to understand. Basically, we can travel to the future faster or slower, but we can't travel to the past because it's not recorded.